Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you about forgiveness. Forgiveness is a big one, and it's something that I'm sure all of us have struggled with at some point in our life. Whether it be that we've been really hurt by someone, or that someone's done ill by us, or that we have been violated in some way. Finding the strength to forgive that person at times can be really difficult, and if anything, forgiveness can be a process. At the same time, I cannot stress the importance of forgiving, because when we learn to forgive, we're able to gain a greater sense of calm and peace within ourselves. And when we don't forgive, we carry hurt, resentment, anger, grief, guilt, all of these emotions, negative emotions that essentially hold us back from our happiness. So, in my belief, forgiveness is one of the greatest things that we can do to not only find peace and happiness within ourselves, but to also gain a sense of love that we are destined to have as human beings on this earth. So, one thing that I find really useful to do, and think an exercise that I have done in the past when I have struggled to forgive someone, is go into a meditation, and in that meditation I imagine that there is a bench, and it's usually in a natural setting. So I quite often imagine it in like a forest or on the top of a mountain overlooking a beautiful lookout. And in my mind's eye, I imagine that this person that I'm struggling to forgive sitting on this bench. And as I walk up to the bench, I sit down next to this person, and I face them and I look them in the eye. And as I look them in the eye, in my mind, I begin to have a conversation with them. And I express all that I need to express. And at the same time, I say aloud that I forgive them. And by doing this in my mind, I feel I take it more as my spirit talking to their spirit. So even if on a physical level I'm struggling to let go of my hurt and resentment and pain, or whatever it is that this person has caused me, at least by doing this exercise in a meditative state, I'm able to, on a different level, find that sense of forgiveness that I'm struggling with. And I can do this exercise several times, and each time it gets easier and easier. And so once I've said to them that I forgive them, I also allow them a space to talk as well. And sometimes even what they have to say is completely out of my awareness. It's completely information that is new, information that allows me to have more compassion for this person. So I find by having this dialogue in my mind, and more on a spirit level, allows me to release this person and release my hurt and pain. And it is through forgiveness that I'm able to do this. So this is just a simple exercise that I find very useful, and invite you to give it a go. If there's someone in your life at the moment that you feel that you're struggling with forgiving, or that someone that has caused you hurt and pain, or even someone in the past that, even though you may not have them in your life anymore, to just even doing this exercise for someone that is no longer in your present world can be really healing in just releasing that energy that's been stored within you and that has sort of blocked you from having a more solid flow of energy flowing through you. So yeah, I guess for me, forgiveness is just one of the most important things to practice, not only for myself but for others. And by finding a space in which I can learn to forgive not only myself but others, allows me to gain a greater sense of peace and calm within myself, and also allows me to access a greater sense of love, because essentially that's all we're really here for on this earth, to be loved. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.